Welcome back.
Welcome back? No, not welcome back. If you tuned in
Oh, God.
thinking this is Rachel Ray's recipe cookbook podcast, you're in the wrong channel. This is Death in the Hoodie. Okay? Eric, I'm fucking hyped today. We were supposed to have a guest. He had to leave.
Yeah.
Play the intro. Okay, welcome back. We were supposed to have my brother on here, my older brother.
And he decided he didn't like you enough to be on it.
He said he had to go to work. He's on call, and we were like, dude, come on. It's going to be like a 40-minute podcast. Like, just sit down. And if you get a call, just say, I'm on my way, and then we'll finish the podcast, and then you'll leave. But it turns out it was like some sort of emergency. He had to leave. And so we're like...
They texted him like multiple times, too.
Yeah. And I was like, bro, just don't answer it. Don't answer it. But he had to go. He had to go. So now it's just me and you. How have you been?
I've been great. How have you been?
I'm doing better every day. I'm trying harder. I'm doing what I can. I'm giving the old college try. Every day I get up and I'm like, let's just give it a go.
I want you to bring the girls.
We should have had the girls on for this podcast now that Charlie just decided to up and leave. We should have the girls on eventually, I think. That would be cool. I think once they can talk.
No,
right?
no, now it's fine.
They just get to slobber all over the microphones. They're teething right now. They're teething, so they just want to slobber on anything and everything. So it's kind of a little gross.
Yeah. Just
if they're not your kids, it's gross. But they're my kids, so I'm like, it's their saliva. So I'm like, just wipe it. Whatever, no big deal. Sonny, how was EDC?
It was great. I'm so sleepy still.
Really?
But it was great. It was
shaking
so
that
much
ice?
Fun. Eric, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Bro.
Like, we're recording.
We could hear the feedback of the ice on there.
All right.
Yes, you can. Yeah.
Yeah.
We could hear you doing this. Watch, check this out.
Yours doesn't have enough ice to do it.
That's what I heard.
Did you?
Yeah. Okay, back to it. How was EDC? You said you're sleepy. It was good.
It was great.
Yeah?
It was amazing. But I love EDC. I will recommend it for anybody. Because even if you don't like the music technically, I mean, you still for an experience. But it is tiring. Like, tiring. Because you get back at 6 a.m. Like, for me, my shuttle was at 4.
In the morning?
4 in the afternoon.
Oh.
So, I get home at 6. No, not even. I would get home, like, at 8, and then have to sleep for, like, 4 hours, maybe 5 hours, and then wake up and get ready and leave again.
Oh, shit.
And my shuttle was earlier than our other friends, me and my other friend. And so we were there, like, early. We would even leave EDC a little bit early because our shuttle wouldn't get there till, like, 5:30. And then we would get home, like, at 7 or 8.
Bro, fuck that. That seems like a lot just to hear some music.
But, I mean, we sleep on the shuttle. But everybody sleeps on the shuttle.
So, like, on the shuttle, because you're in traffic for that long, like...
See, but I also, like, since I fall asleep so fast, I don't think I noticed that we're in traffic, and then we get back to, like, the area we dropped off. And I'm like, oh, we're here already.
So let me ask you a question, and this is just me thinking outside the box. It's super random. But the shuttle takes a couple hours then, right, to get to and from wherever.
I mean, the later that you go to EDC, so it's at the Motor Speedway. So, like, once you get, like, on the freeway of Vegas, you take one turn, like how we have the bridges here. It's one turn to the right, and then it's a straight shot for the Motor Speedway.
Right.
But it's not just the shuttles that are going. Like, there's a bunch of cars. There's Ubers. There's other buses. It's a lot of traffic, but it goes by fast the earlier you go.
I kind of have a stupid question. That's what I'm trying to tell you. In the shuttle, when people get in the shuttle, people have been drinking, obviously. People have been drinking heavily because you go at a festival to go have fun. You go get drink. You get drunk. They're in the shuttle. Is there restrooms on that shuttle?
No.
Do people just piss their pants or?
So this happened on the first day. So the first day, my friend had to pee too, but she didn't end up. Like, she ended up waiting. So the shuttle was like, all right, I'm going to be going about 10 miles an hour for about 30 minutes. If you need to pee, get off, run back to the bus.
They tell you that?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shit.
Like, get off. There's porta potties there because they're doing construction on that street. But I mean, nobody's going to use the porta potty. So everyone just goes like into because it's just desert. So like everyone just goes like into the field.
Oh, fuck. And you just pee and then you run back to your shuttle.
Yeah. And there was one that okay, this is a funny story. This actually happened that same day. So a guy got off to go pee, and then there was like a bunch of commotion like in the back of the party bus. So we all turned, and there was this guy. He punched his ex-boyfriend in the shuttle. I think he broke his nose because he was bleeding ugly.
Shit.
And so he went to the stairs of the bus, and he's like, he's a pick me.
Oh,
And we're like, what happened? And he's like, he's a freaking pick me. Like, I can't believe how he is. I can't believe that we were dating. And he's a freaking pick me. And then the bus driver opened the bus thinking he had to pee. No, he just got off and he never got back on.
Oh,
I don't even know if he made it to EDC. He was drunk though.
A pick me. That's pretty messed up.
Yeah. But it's because
that's not very plurd.
When they got on, like everybody was having, they were having so much like that first party bus. Everybody was drink because when you get this party bus, they give you free alcohol. So there's 4 bottles in the bus.
Yeah. And
you just share. Like you have like everybody just passes the bottle around. There's Sprite, orange juice, Cokes. Like there's stuff that you can mix it with. And so everyone's having a jolly good time.
Yeah, jolly good time.
And then all of a sudden, just like a whole commotion goes. We're like down the street from EDC, and this dude never made it there.
Damn, so like he just punched his boyfriend.
Yeah.
And bounced.
Well, because he broke up with him before that. So he they were on the bus because he told us. Because he walked up because he was like a little like traveler on the party bus, so he was like going to us, going to random people. And he's like, yeah, no, I just broke up with him because he's a pick me. I don't want to be with him.
Wait, so hold on. Let me ask you a question because now I'm a little confused. Who ran out? The one that got punched? Or
the one that punched.
The one that punched.
Yeah, because he was like crying.
So bloody nose guy.
He's like, I'm going to EDC.
I'm going to EDC, broken nose and all.
Mm-hmm.
Golly.
Yeah, because there's paper towels on the bus, and he just put them on his up his nose, and he's like, I'm still going. And he's like, you guys saw that, right? You guys saw that? And then he was like telling everybody, but I didn't know the story. I wasn't paying attention, to be honest.
That's crazy. That's just honestly like domestic violence is not ever like funny, but if it ever is, I mean at that point it kind of is. You know what I mean?
Because they broke up on the bus. He came and told us. He went back to him, sat on his lap like they were gonna get back together, and then like maybe like 20 minutes later they broke up again because he broke his nose.
What the hell, man? And I don't really know, like, I mean, it's 2 men punching each other, so like that's just anyway. Well, yeah, I'm glad you had fun. That's cool.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
You go every year for like the past 3-4 years?
Yeah, 3 years.
3 years. Yeah,
I'm gonna go next year.
I know. She's trying to get me to go with her, and I'm like, Sonny, I'm not built for that shit. Like I am in bed. I have twin girls, so I'm in bed.
Well, now there's 6 of us going. I got my friends to go with me yesterday.
Oh shit. So yeah, but me, yeah, because I was gonna say I'm in bed by like 10:30.
I know, and that's the thing too. Is like this year I was really worried about that because I have been going to sleep earlier. I mean, not on the weekends, but like I have been going to sleep earlier on the weekdays. So I thought, man, it's gonna be like a struggle for me because even then I go to sleep late, but I don't go to sleep I go to sleep like at latest like 4 or 5 in the morning.
Dude, you're a little
Not
party animal.
8. Yeah.
You're a party animal. That people that go to EDC just have to be built for it, because I don't know. I'm still even considering it because I'm like, why not?
It's for the experience. I want to say you should at least try it once. Maybe not like for you different. It's different for you.
Why?
But like if people are gonna try it, like try like a 2-day festival that
why
ends
is it
like at 3 in
different
the
for
morning
me?
Because you're gonna go like you have to deal with it. Like you already said you're gonna go, so Yeah.
I didn't say I was
No,
gonna.
you said you were gonna go.
No,
So now
I
you
said I
gotta
have
deal
to
with
take
it.
it up with my wife.
Well, you gotta deal with it now. So you're gonna go.
She told me it was up to me now. Fuck. I talked to Sandy about it yesterday. And she's
Yeah.
like, "Well, it's up to you. I don't know if you can do it, but if you want to do it."
And even, but before the girls were born, Sandy said that she wanted to do it. She's like, I want to do it at least once. But then I told her how late it ends and stuff, and she's like, we'll probably end like we'll
Yeah.
probably leave like at 12.
Yeah. Now that the girls are here, Sandy does not. She is just mother bear. Doesn't want to leave her kids.
Yeah.
And I, it's different for a dad and a mom.
Yeah.
Because she's always with them and stuff, and they love her and they love me. But for a mom,
they don't know that they love you though.
Shut the fuck up. They love me. They just, for a mom, it's different. It is different. I don't know how to explain it, and I don't know why it's different. It just is. That is one of the main reasons I'm still like on the fence. Like, I can leave the girls for a weekend maybe. But yeah, I'm gonna be missing them like big time. I think that's gonna be the main reason why I'm like, I don't know if I want to go. I do love that music. I grew up
and I was
school.
surprised that I was able to convince my friends to go with me, because by the way, they found your podcast on TikTok.
Oh shit!
But I was surprised that
Your podcast, our podcast.
Oh,
you idiot.
oh yeah.
You're
Our
on
podcast,
this
my
too.
bad. Oh yeah, I was surprised I was able to convince them, because they don't like the music per se, but they want to experience it. They're like, let me like to do it at least once, like that'd be cool. And I was like, once is all you need to keep going.
I don't know. I don't know.
No.
I don't know if that's true, but maybe it is.
Maybe
I
not.
don't know.
I guess maybe not for everybody, but
I love that music. I got into electronic music since I was young, and so to go, it would be fun. I don't know, being able to have like the stamina to like make it through the whole weekend is what I'm like, golly.
I know,
older.
yeah. And like the first year, I will say it was hard. Like the first day that we got there for opening ceremony, which is at 5. And
They have opening ceremony, like
so
the Olympics.
like when they open the downtown EDC. So like you can walk into EDC, like the gates open at 5, but the opening ceremony, I want to say, is like at 5:30 or something. So once you get there, like the middle part of the festival, where like the main stage is at, Kinetic Field, and like downtown EDC, that's closed off till like 7.
Oh.
And then they have an opening ceremony, which is they open the gates, and then I think they have like fireworks or something. I don't remember.
Okay.
And then once you go in, everybody's like in line.
You just went last week.
No, but I didn't go for opening ceremony.
Oh, okay. I was like, I don't remember. I'm like, geez, you were having a grand old time.
This time I didn't go for opening ceremony.
To quote you were having a jolly good time.
I was having a jolly good time.
Okay, so I'm glad you had fun. We'll move on. I think it's cool that you do that. You find people to go with you, and then you just go. That's awesome.
I didn't make it for the closing ceremony though.
Well,
year.
yeah.
I ended up leaving early.
You're
on
getting
the last
older.
Day.
You're getting older.
It was harder to stay till 6 this
yeah,
time.
I bet. Yeah, because I can't even figure out like how am I gonna stay there past midnight if I go. You know what I mean?
It was surprisingly easy to stay till 4, because like the time went by fast, especially also when I was going to like more like the dubstep shows, it was easier to pass the time, because house, my god, it makes the time go by so slow.
Yeah, but there's something for everybody, because you like bass and dubstep, but some people like house music.
There's like there's hardstyle, there's techno, there's everything's there, everything. You just have to find your DJ.
Right. So we're talking about jolly good time. Can I do something?
No.
I'm gonna do it anyways. I'm gonna get a little serious here.
Oh no.
Is that all right?
No.
Can I get a little serious? I'm gonna do it, but
just do it.
Okay. My dad is going through something right now that we haven't really mentioned.
It's not a jolly good time.
It is not a jolly good time. It definitely is not. It's been kind of harsh on us, but we're doing okay. But my dad is having problems with his vision right now. His vision.
Wow, I thought you were gonna get serious. What happened?
I went full Mexican. No sé qué pasó. Just kidding. No, my dad's having a problem with his vision. He
Literally
right now. Yeah,
blind.
he's blind right now. He can't really see. He can see silhouettes and lights, and
it's so bad that he ran into a wall.
Yeah. It's sad. When you see a parent going through something like that, you feel helpless. You feel like as if the world is just like against you. You know what I mean? Even if it's not, we're blessed. We are blessed, and I'm not saying that we're not, but
It's crazy though, cause like Dad's always had problems with his vision before, but I never thought it was gonna get this bad.
yeah,
Cause he legit can't see.
no, he can't. And so before you guys kind of feel bad about us, and we don't want that. We don't want like a pity thing, because there is a solution. He's going to the doctor. The doctor has told him that we're not doctors. I don't know what the medical terms are.
But he's able to have surgery on
He's
both
able to
eyes
have
fix it.
surgery, and he's gonna start scheduling the surgery this week coming up. So there, but the doctor said there's a solution, but they're gonna have to act pretty quick to make sure that it works well. But it's scary. It's scary.
Yeah. It's surgery.
Yeah, like I'm fighting back a little bit, getting emotional here, because there's been a couple of times during the week where I look and I can just tell he's scared, he's lost, and my dad is, if you know my dad, he's tough, strong guy, doesn't give a shit about the sad things. He'll power through anything, but if I'm gonna put myself in his shoes, when you lose your vision, it's like, what do you do? How do you get through your day? You know what I mean? I don't want to get emotional, but it's something that I wanted to bring up, because we're being positive with him, and we're not, giving him making him feel sad all the time, because that's the last thing I want to do. So let me get off of that. Hold on. Let me kind of get away from the sadness, because we're all just getting, we're pulling ourselves down. What we've been doing lately is like joking with him about him not being able to see, and
that's the thing that he likes to do. Like, no matter what is going on, like, he likes to joke about
anything. I mean, we're in the funeral industry, and we make jokes about death, because if you don't, it's gonna be a bad time in the funeral industry. So we've been raised with this morbid sense of humor, just whatever. So lately, I'll give you a couple examples that's kind of funny, and I wanted to bring it up just because we got kind of down, we got a little low, but this is how we've been coping. Last week, and I don't think you were here, so it's funny. So yours will be the first time you hear this. The ice cream truck came by, and we were here, and so Sandy was here, the babies were here, and so that my mom, everybody. So they're like, we want ice cream. So I was like, okay. I didn't have the baby. My mom and Sandy did. So I ran out, stopped the ice cream truck. I'm like, what do you guys want? I took everybody's order. I got ice creams for everybody. I got something for my dad. And my dad wasn't there yet. He was somewhere with somebody. Obviously, he wasn't driving himself, but for obvious reasons. But anyways, there's we get the ice cream. And I'm like, okay, here, this one's for Dad. I don't know what he wanted, but he likes ice cream sandwiches, like the ice cream sandwiches. I don't know how to fucking explain it. Yeah, they're ice cream sandwiches. If you don't know what it is, I mean, can you look up an ice cream sandwich?
Oh my god.
No, I'm kidding.
I thought you were serious.
No. So I save it for him. I'm like, here, that's for him. I don't eat ice cream, so I'm like, hey, I'm good, whatever. My mom loves ice cream. If you know my mom, she can eat ice cream. She can serve herself 2 or 3 bowls and just go through it. Yeah. Because she loves ice cream. That she's always has. So I got her something. She finished her ice cream. And then my dad comes in and he's like, hey, what's going on? And I'm like, hey, I got you an ice cream. It's in the freezer. And then he's like, oh, okay. And so he tells my mom, he's like, babe, give me my ice cream. So she comes in and she serves the ice cream to him on a plate. And I look at the ice cream and I'm like, that's weird. It's like all messy, but I didn't say anything. Mm-hmm. And then he grabs it, and I get again. His vision's bad, so he's filling the ice cream to see how to like hold it, and then he's like filling it, and I'm looking at him, and then I automatically clicks to me. My mom took a bite of this fucking ice cream.
Oh my god!
So I'm like, what the hell? It's bitten, and so he's like, did somebody bite this? Right? And he's doing this, right? Like not looking at it. For people that are on the audio podcast only, he's filling the ice cream, filling teeth marks. And he's like, did somebody bite my ice cream? And I look and I'm like, oh shit, it is bitten. And I look at my mom and she's red and she's fighting back laughter. And I'm like, Mom, did you bite Dad's fucking ice cream? What is wrong? And she's like, I just was going to take advantage of the fact that he couldn't see and I really wanted a bite of his ice cream.
Oh, she's mean.
I was like, Mom, you're fucked up, bro. What are you doing? She's like, I didn't think he was gonna notice. So she's saying it now that my dad's hearing, and my dad's all pissed off. He's like, what the hell? Why did you do that? Why would you bite my ice cream? If you would have asked me, I would have gave you a bite. And she's like, I just didn't think you were gonna notice. So that's how we've been kind of coping. We've been kind of making fun, a little bit taking advantage of it. And my dad is a good sport, man. He's really good sport. It's funny. It's great. I love it. I love that he's a good sport. I don't love the situation where we're in, but I love that.
But he does his best to like make the best out of the situation.
He's not gonna be a Debbie Downer.
But also because he thinks like, well, what am I supposed to do about it until like, they fix it? You know, like it's just gonna happen.
It's just gonna happen, and I think he's got a lot of faith. He's got a lot of people praying for it. So we're just hoping for the best. And I'll give you another story. One where I kind of fucked up and kind of overdid it and made fun of him, not on purpose, but I just started laughing. Right. I'm picking it up. He does not want to stop going to work. So we still take him to and from work. He doesn't do much, but he just, I guess he just doesn't want to be at home. And it makes sense. And I don't want to get into the psychological reasons of why, but he just wants to be around his family. And so I'm giving him a ride to work. And I have my music playing. And usually I don't have my music too loud when my dad's in the car because he complains about it. He doesn't like any of our music. But for some reason, I just felt like listening to music. And I guess it was kind of like a downer type mood because it was really early in the morning. So I'm playing a song, and I don't even realize, but the song that's playing, you've listened to Korn, right? The band Korn. The song that's playing, it's the da-na-na-na.
Oh, okay.
Da-na-na-na. Da-da-da-da. They play it like a lot at like stadiums.
Uh-huh.
The name of the song is called Blind.
Oh shit!
And so during the song, the singer Jonathan Davis is singing, I can see that I'm going blind. I can see that I'm going blind, over and over. And I'm not paying attention, and my dad's like, what the fuck is this? And I'm like, oh my God, I'm so sorry, right? So I'm like, oh man, that's fucked up. So I hit next. And the next song, right after that one, is Duality by Slipknot. What is the opening line to Duality by Slipknot? You're a Slipknot fan.
I don't know it though. I do know the song. I just don't know the.
I push my fingers into my eyes. And I'm like, oh my God, I cannot stop. I wasn't even trying to make fun of my dad. But at that point, like, I was laughing. I'm like, what the fuck is the universe? Is the universe just like fucking with us? Like, we were just like laughing our ass off. So yeah, we've been doing that. And for those of you, I'll leave you with one more. For those of you that are worried that my dad's going to watch this and get upset. He gave us permission, 1. And 2, ow. He can't watch this.
Louis!
Oh! Okay, I'm sorry. I couldn't help myself. Okay, that's it. Dad, I love you, bro. I love you, Dad. I'm telling on you, bro. I love you so much. Everything's going to be good. We're praying. Everybody at home, pray for my dad. Pray when his vision gets good, then he can watch the podcast. Okay? We'll get him the audio version for sure.
Something's wrong with you.
There is something wrong with me.
A lot of things.
There's a lot of things wrong with me. There is, but that's how we cope.
That's how you and Eric are similar.
Yeah, we got like me and Eric got super morbid. Eric was laughing his ass off right now.
He's just, it's okay.
Eric's a little messed up in the head.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. He's probably worse than me. You
dropped him too many times.
I dropped him. I did drop him at once.
No,
once.
It was not. Oh, well, the other times it was your fault because you decided to roll off the bed.
I forgive you, brother.
Thank you. Thank you.
So his head was all swollen.
People are just, dude, no, that's just the Zamorano head. We all have really big heads.
I don't have a big head.
I have to buy a special hat. I had to buy a cowboy hat for a wedding.
Oh yeah, your head was too big.
And so I went to Star Western Wear because I don't have a cowboy hat like in my wardrobe. I'm not a cowboy. But I went to go buy a cowboy hat, and and they're checking my size, and they're like, "Sir, we don't have your size." And I'm like, "Oh, do you have to like order it?" And they're like, "No, we don't carry that size that big." I was like, "You son of a bitch." So yeah, I had to order my cowboy hat online, and I still have it, and it still fits. My head hasn't grown, but yeah, it's really embarrassing that our heads are really this big. Eric had a size XL helmet like in middle school.
Oh yeah.
For football, so that just tells you, we just got big heads. It's just the way it is. I don't know. It's a gene.
But my helmet was XL since 3rd grade.
Yeah, his has been.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, his has been since he was in like the little football.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Eric, you better pray that it just stops growing, brother. Because if not, you're gonna walk around like this. Your muscles just not gonna be able to carry that thing anymore. Okay. Now that we're not making fun of anybody anymore, we're not being sad. This is the first time that we got sad. I almost cried right now. That was weird. I almost kind of want to.
It's sad.
It is sad.
Like yeah, like Dad has a good attitude about it, but it's gotta be hard because like you go from being able to see and then not like you slowly went blind. Like he saw it coming.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's sad.
Yeah, it is sad.
Eric.
And we're having a little bit of a moment here, but we'll get through it. We keep faith. We know that we have a lot of supporters that help us, and we have been like getting a lot of outreach. People that want to check in on him and stuff, and that's really cool. So speaking of sad, let's get sad again.
Oh God.
No, I'm kidding. But I was thinking about there was a song that was playing when I earlier in the week. And I have had this song on my library for years. For years, it's an Eminem song, and I always thought this is a really nice song, but it didn't mean much to me.
Mm-hmm.
But now that I have something that kind of like that I relate to the song so much more, I was literally fighting back tears listening to this song again. And it's Haley's song, the one where he dedicates to his daughter.
Yeah.
And if you guys. When this podcast is over, go look it up. It's a song that he dedicates to his daughter. Like he's saying, like, sometimes I'm gonna lose my mind. Sometimes I feel like a lot of pressure, but I see my daughter's eyes, and it's all worth it. It's all worth. And that just resonated with me, and I was like in my truck, like,
stupid.
Now, so is there a song that's like that out there for you?
That makes me sad.
That makes you sad.
No, not necessarily the song, but maybe like the memory that the song brings back.
For real?
Yeah, because it's not necessarily like the song. Because you know how I told you that like I don't listen to the songs that I would listen to when I was angry because it makes me angry because then I think about why I was angry.
I followed that. Hold on, let me just angry. You're angry. Okay, yes. So no, yeah, no, I know what you mean.
Well, that like the same things happen to like when I was sad or like when I was happy or like it's not necessarily the song. Mm-hmm. It's just that it was playing at the time that I was sad or happy or mad or whatever, and that's why it brings back the memory of me being sad, mad, happy.
Really? Give me an example of a song so I can. That you won't listen to anymore because it reminds you of a time that like you don't want to think about anymore. Immortal.
I guess it is a sad song, but it's not because of the song that makes me sad. It's because of the memories of the song.
Immortal by who?
Paramore.
Paramore.
Right?
Paramore? I don't know.
Is it? Let me see.
Look it up.
I want to say it is.
Eric, is it Mortal by Paramore?
Immortal
by I don't know if I've heard it. I'm sure I have. But I don't know.
No, you have heard it.
Yeah, I don't know if I know sound.
My Immortal.
My Immortal. Okay.
Oh no, Evanescence. Oh my God.
Hold on. Try it. Sound it out.
No, I can say it.
Sound it out. Come on, you can do it.
Evanescence.
Are you dyslexic?
I know what I'm saying. Like I like her. Like I like.
Evanescence.
Yeah, Oh my God.
Oh shit.
I can't say it.
Hold on, we might have to stop. She's having a stroke.
I swear to God, I've said it before.
Try it.
No, I don't want to anymore. You know what I'm talking about. My Immortal.
Evanescence.
Hey! I can't say it fast.
We got it.
So I like their music. Like I like all their music, but that specific song has a specific memory, like on it. and that's why I don't like to listen to that song
Yeah,
anymore.
I have songs like that. Yeah, definitely.
What's the memory?
Hmm?
What's the memory?
We're not talking about that, bitch.
I did.
It's to do with a friend that I just don't want to talk about. Like,
Oh.
it's just like their song, and it's just not worth it.
It's not. Yeah, I get it. You want to get. We'll be vague on purpose, but no, I know what you mean. Like once you have like somebody that's no longer in your life, you don't want to be associated with it. You don't want to think about it anymore. You kind of want to black it out. I've had friends come and go, and so yeah, I know what that means. I know. I think I do have.
Like friends come and go, yeah, but people don't need like the world. Like you don't need to be ugly to each other. You know, like you were friends. You're close. You don't need to be ugly to each other.
Of course not.
Like, what is the point? Like, okay, the friendship ended. Do you need to be ugly to each other? Do you need to be, like, pissed off at each other? No.
Yeah.
Like, you, at some point, you were friends. You were close. You were, like, even relationships. That's what bothers me, too, about relationships. When you break up with somebody, you were still friends at some point.
Yeah. And
How
then
are you supposed to just stop talking completely?
you got to act like you hate that person for the rest of your life?
Why would you do that?
I don't know.
You chose to be with that person at some. Oh, that's like a piece of shit, like Stephanie's boyfriends.
No, yeah. Look, if it's a bad breakup, then yeah, don't ever talk to that person again because yeah.
But
if
really,
you guys
like, if
broke
you
up,
ended because like you're like, we're not gonna work out.
not gonna work, or like somebody cheated, but eventually you kind of have to like
get over
it, forgive them. You got to move on.
People
they
make
have
mistakes.
To move on.
It happens.
Yeah.
Who cares?
I think we dwell on the bad that happens to us so much that we tend to, and I'm saying we because I think we're all guilty of it sometimes, not all the time, but we tend to kind of like focus on the bad that people have done to us.
Yeah.
And I think if we need to step back and look at the full, like the big picture, my name is Dr. Phil. But if we need to step back and look at the big picture for sure, in the grand scheme of things, you still have good memories with that person.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You for like 4 or 5 years or however long that you were friends or it was your significant other that you were with, there's good memories.
Yeah.
And there those people.
And I am guilty of that too, of
Yeah.
thinking like of the bad first and like, well, fuck that person. Like they did this, they did that.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm like, wait. We were we were friends. We were in a relationship, whatever, whoever it was. Like,
Yeah.
we still had a lot of good. It's more good than bad, but once it's like, you just have to, like, you focus on the bad because it's just, that's it.
Yeah.
You know? But then you have to think, like, no, like, there was a lot, like, we chose to be friends. We chose to be in a relationship. Like, there's good memories. There's good stuff there. You know? Like,
Right.
that's...
There is good. Yeah. So you have to, I think in this, especially now, I don't know. I keep saying especially now, like as if, but it feels like sometimes the world gets uglier and uglier.
Yeah.
And maybe it's true.
I want to say it is, but I think it's by generation
gauge.
now.
Yeah, there is no gauge for that. But if you feel a certain way about a certain person, that doesn't mean you have to like exercise that negative feeling, that ugliness. Just either don't associate with yourself with them, or if you're gonna have to interact with that person every day or every other day or even just once a year, you know, just be nice, be kind. You don't know what people are going through.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes people are going through a lot of stuff. And if you think that you're going through it bad, then kind of like treat others how you want to be treated. I mean, that goes to like, you know, like elementary school, how they teach you how to be nice. Just be
civil.
Be civil.
That's basically. That's how I tell my kids. I'm like, look, you don't gotta be friends, but just be civil. You guys are people. Like, just be kind.
Yeah. Don't try
need
to
be
hurt
friends,
people's
but just be
feelings.
kind. Yeah.
You don't have to do that. And that I don't know how we got here talking about that, but that's it says a lot about how far like we're trying to grow. You know what I mean? Nobody's perfect.
Yeah.
But I think if we try to like treat people that we don't like or that get on our nerves or that, you know, at one point we almost hated, if we try to, you know, turn the other cheek and just say, you know what, that was in the past, let's get over it, the world would be a better place.
Yeah.
For sure. Now, is it ideal? Is everybody going to do it?
No, of course not.
Probably not. We're probably never going to get there.
But that's how you can also. Well, that's how I tell. I can tell on myself that I'm growing as a person, because even with all like bad things happening or like negative things happening, I try my best to focus on like the positive of the situation before I'm like, fuck that person, or like fuck that situation, or fuck whatever that happened. Like I'm trying to be like, well, why the fuck did that happen? Like I'm trying to figure it out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I think this was a little bit more of a serious podcast now.
This is what you wanted.
We were talking about that the other day, and we're like, hey, we're like we kind of consider ourselves like a comedy upbeat podcast. We're joking around, but I was telling Sunny, I said, hey, would be cool, like to kind of just touch on things. Serious things, because nobody's ever seen the serious of us. But I didn't say like for it to be today, but it just happened. So okay, whatever. I have maybe one more thing I want to touch on, and then I have to kind of do something that I promised that I'd do.
Oh no.
We like the movie The Purge. I remember we've seen the movies. Eric, you like the movies The Purge.
I've only watched one.
You've only watched one?
Yeah.
The first one or the recent one?
I think it was election year.
Election year. Oh, okay. You saw the second one.
Yeah. So,
no, that's the third one. There's 4.
Yeah, there's a bunch. I don't know how many there is.
There's 4.
But my question is, if the Purge was real, like your dogs right now, they're fucking fighting. Can you stop them? Hey, we're trying to record a podcast, you stupid dogs.
They're not stupid.
They don't know we're recording, so they're stupid. Okay, so the question was, if the Purge was real, would you participate? And if you would, what would you do?
I wouldn't kill somebody. I wouldn't hurt somebody.
Okay.
Like, it wouldn't have to do with a person. But also, I think if it didn't have to do with a person, I wouldn't be the fuck out there.
No?
No, I'm going to get killed.
Yeah.
Because
so
even then, like,
home?
if those people are not looking for, like, a certain person, they're just looking to kill somebody. And I'm not...
There is psychos in the world like that,
I'm not, like, equipped to, like, fight somebody off, like, with a gun or a knife or something like that.
Right.
Like,
if somebody has a gun, there's no fighting it off.
Yes. I would go on post with my boyfriend and just stay over there.
Yeah.
It's the safest place to be.
Well, yeah. Well, I don't know. I don't know if that's the safest place to be, because
You think that it'd be worse?
There's way more guns on post.
I think I have enough people to protect me in my little area that he's at.
There's missiles.
There's
on post.
Shit, maybe it's not good. Well, also, but we're in El Paso.
You just see a tank going down.
But also, you see that in the movie too. So how the fuck did they get a tank in the middle of wherever the fuck they were at?
Yeah,
because they were not in Texas.
Yeah,
not until the last one.
The last one, they were in El Paso.
In El Paso.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so then you wouldn't participate.
If I was strapped.
I want to say like I would be able to like rob something.
Did you say if you were strapped?
Yeah.
That's true. All right. Look, if I was...
I would try to rob something.
Hey, can you shut that
Not
dog
someone,
up for real?
but something. Like a bank or something.
Are they good? All right.
For now? Yeah.
But yeah, I wouldn't kill somebody, wouldn't hurt somebody. Try to rob something. Like
Try to get money.
Walmart or something.
Yeah, try to get like money and things.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking.
Go to the Apple store.
Yeah, I think I'm going to go again with being my crutch, being a dad. I don't know if I'd want to risk... God damn,
Eric, shut the fuck up, bro.
I think...
Jesus Christ.
Oh, man, we're falling apart. No, I think now that I'm a dad, I don't think I'd go out. But if you asked me this question last year, I'd give it a shot. I'd go out and give it a shot. I wouldn't go and kill people, I don't think. I don't think I'd kill people.
I don't think.
I would want to get some money like you, like go, not loot, but maybe just like grab some cash, pay it so I can pay some bills. You know what I mean? I got some credit card debt and some, student loans to pay off. Biden's not doing much, so I would take matters into my own hands. You know what I mean? But now that I'm a dad, that would scare the fuck out of me.
Yeah.
it would scare the
Well,
hell
even when
out
I
of me.
first saw that movie, I was scared.
Mhm.
Like, I was like, shit, man. I was like, well, this is... Because it did happen somewhere. Somewhere did try it. Swear to God.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
somewhere
country did
posted
try
about
it.
it.
Look it up. I didn't know about that.
Somewhere posted about it. And then there was, like, people, like, recording from their buildings. Like, people were shooting each other on the streets.
They
and,
actually had
there
like
was,
a
fires.
purge.
Yeah.
Like
the
they
siren went
coordinated
off.
it.
Yeah, the siren went off. Yeah.
The siren went off.
The siren went off. Swear to God. Well, I swear to God, for the video. I don't know if it was real.
Yeah,
But I
mean,
saw it for like a full day. People were posting about the purge.
about a purge.
We're like, oh, our country's gonna try it and all.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit. How am I didn't hear about this?
it was on TikTok.
Yeah.
I think it was even. Oh no, I could have been wrong, but I thought it was on the news.
Yeah, no,
Because
I
I
don't
asked
remember
mom and
that.
dad about it, and they were like, oh yeah, it was this and this and that.
I must have been under a rock. The
It's scary though, because our world could get to that at one point. You know.
yeah, when you think about like one day
People are
of
stupid
crime,
enough to think like that. That'll keep the crazies away.
yeah, and it won't.
No, it won't. I think
It
it'll make
won't.
it worse. to
I
be
think it.
honest.
Yes, I like in the last one where people just didn't stop anymore.
Yeah.
You know, did you see the last
Yeah.
one where they just like kept? It's called they were calling it the forever purge.
Yeah, because they were just like, no, let's just keep going, like until.
I feel like that would happen. I feel like people
Yeah.
wouldn't stop.
Yeah, because at that point, how are they gonna stop everybody? There's not enough people to stop everybody.
Yeah, right.
The amount of people that I think would, like, actually participate, they're not gonna be able to stop everybody.
Yeah.
Unless they're killing everybody.
Uh-huh. Yeah, it's true. Because we say now that like we wouldn't participate, but
If I have to protect myself and
who's to
protect my
say?
house, then
Right.
yeah,
I'm going out.
I'm gonna participate.
Guns a blazing.
But
Pew, pew,
only
pew.
if they're hurting us.
Pew pew pew.
That
pew.
BB gun?
That's like no, that's the way my gun sounds. Pew
So
pew
stupid.
pew pew.
We're not in Star Wars.
I wish we were in Star Wars.
No, I don't. I would not make it. I would
No,
not make it.
Hold on. I'm trying to choke you. God damn. You see what I mean? Right now. Oh. No, yeah. To change it though, if I had to choose between the Purge and Star Wars,
Oh, well, yeah.
give me a
Star Wars.
lightsaber and call me Jedi Louis Kenobi.
Oh my God.
Really, but I guess we're just on Earth, on a regular world.
That sucks.
Oh, in the credits, or like in the beginning, it says that it happened. Like
What?
in a far, far away galaxy, Star Wars.
Yeah, that's not true though.
You, think
You
it could
never.
happen
You don't
then?
know that.
It happened a long. What does it say? Once.
Once upon a time in a far, far away galaxy.
Yeah.
I think.
No. Once upon a time. A long time ago
Oh,
in
yeah.
a galaxy far, far away.
Yeah, yeah.
Damn. I just said
Call
I was
Uncle
a.
Frank and ask him.
I just said I was a Star Wars fan, and everybody in the comments are gonna be like, "Dude, you don't even know the opening line that comes out before every movie." Yeah, I promise.
I know it. I thought I knew it because of the game. Because it
Yeah.
says it in the game too.
Yeah.
Guess not.
Okay. Well, we're out of time. I actually have a timer now.
Yeah, but you
Because-
said you wanted to do one thing that you promised
You
to
know,
do.
I have one too.
Yeah, we figured out how to check the time on Eric's recording software. So I bought this timer for nothing. But it's cool to have here. I look at it every once in a while. Okay, so I have to do something. I'm kind of glad that I'm not glad that Charlie had to leave, but we got through a pretty cool podcast. I think this one's different.
Yeah.
Who knows how people will receive it, but I think we were just being more real on this one. However, to take it to a more fun note, I am now going to host a ghost tour, a ghost lock-in at the cemetery at Concordia
I thought you were
Cemetery.
doing that already.
I was helping.
Oh.
So I was like a volunteer. I know the cemetery like the back of my hand. Oh shit, that's new. No, I'm just kidding. I know the cemetery in it's my second home. So I've been there since I was a kid. So I was helping them go to like different sections that people have never seen before. But I had only done it once. And so now I am now in charge. Me and another woman, Chantel, we are now in charge of running the lock-in. And so I am going to host. She doesn't like speaking. and I like the sound of my own voice more than anybody else for some reason. So I am gonna host this ghost lock. It's a lock-in investigation. So what that means is 8 a.m. We're gonna let people in.
8 a.m.
I mean 8 p.m.
Oh
Sorry.
my god. I was like, Jesus
8 p.m.
Christ.
8 p.m. We're gonna let people in, and then we're gonna stick around till almost midnight, depending. Around 11ish midnight, just depending on how long we're gonna go. But we're gonna stay in there and we're gonna lock ourselves in. You're encouraged to bring your ghost investigation equipment. No snacks. Ghost investigation equipment. Like if you have like those scanners, or I don't know very much about ghost hunting equipment.
So is it like how we did it the last time?
Yes. But Chantal, that's her expertise. She knows about ghost hunting equipment
and stuff.
and how to like hunt and look for energy levels and all that stuff. I am just gonna take people to cool spots in the cemetery that if you've been to a ghost investigation, we're not gonna visit like the usual spots. I'm gonna take you to places where I know.
You're gonna take them to our spot?
Took it to a little spot. Take them to our spot that nobody knows about, and then they will. So if you're interested, it's on Eventbrite. If you want to go get tickets, however, Zamorano's Monument Company is sponsoring this podcast and also gonna do a giveaway. They're gonna do 2 sets of 2 tickets, so for 2 couples. So this week coming up on the Instagram, on Death in the Hoodie Instagram, I will post how you can try to get these tickets. They're free tickets. It's $20 each ticket, so it's a $40 value. And if you guys want to go, follow us on Instagram. It's Death in the Hoodie podcast on Instagram, and then
subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Subscribe to our YouTube channel. There's gonna be steps for you to be able to get these tickets. They're free tickets. It's June 29th, so we have some time.
Yeah.
But this week we'll be giving away the first two tickets, and then maybe the next time we'll do it again. However, so if you're interested in that, it's funny. If you think I'm cool, if you think I'm I'm cool to hang out with, I don't know what you're thinking because I have very little friends. But if you want to hang out with me late at night at a cemetery, this is your chance. I don't know how to say that. But yeah, if you want to do that, go to our Instagram.
Did you do your eyebrows?
Follow us. What?
I've been staring at
your eyebrows. Hold on, stop. Okay, so follow us on Instagram. I have to get into this. Follow us on Instagram. Follow us on YouTube. And then I will post the instructions on the Instagram later. What did you ask me if I do my eyebrows?
Yes.
Yes. I don't tell people that I do my eyebrows, so thanks.
Because they look done, and you cut yourself on one side.
Well, I didn't cut myself.
Sandy?
No, my barber that cuts my...
Oh.
He does it with the blade.
Ooh.
And then he was doing it, right? And he's always done it.
Yeah.
But now it's noticeable because I have a giant gash right here. Fucking sunny, bro.
No, I've been looking at it like the whole podcast. It looks like I'm looking at your eyes, but I'm looking at your eyebrows.
Yeah.
They look nice.
Thank you.
I just couldn't tell
They
if
look
you had
nice?
did them or if they were just darker.
No, they're all... I always do them. He always does them.
Because for a while you gave up because you're like, it hurts, and Sandy does it.
No, but he does it with the knife.
I know. It'd be easier like that.
Yeah, with the blade. However, this time he's like, "Oh, I cut you a little bit," and I'm like, "You cut me a little bit?" And he's like, "Yeah, it's no big deal. It's just a little cut." And I'm like, "Oh, fuck, all right." And then he goes to the other eyebrow, and I feel a drip right here on my cheek, and I'm like, "What the fuck?" And I go like that, and I'm like, blood. I'm like, "Dude," and he's like, "Oh shit, you're bleeding a lot." So he cut me. I got my hair cut on Friday, so this should be gone pretty soon. But thanks for telling everybody.
Yep,
appreciate
you're
it.
welcome.
Eric, do you have anything you want to add?
Hello.
I've been thinking about doing my eyebrows. Ask my barber
Honestly, you have
have
good
nice
shaped eyebrows, even
Yeah.
with your scar.
Yeah, he's
But
got a little scar on his
you have
eyebrow.
good shaped eyebrows. Like, just have him shape it on the bottom a little bit. Don't let him touch the top.
Oh yeah, because he brings them
Don't let him
down.
touch the top.
They'll be too thin.
Only do the bottom.
Yeah.
Because that's the way you shape it.
Yeah, and that's where they cut you. So
Yeah, so just be careful.
you want to look like me? You want to look like your big bro?
Tell
Have
him.
do that.
Just be like, can you shape it a little bit? Just a little bit. Because you don't even need a lot.
Yeah.
You have Louis' eyebrows. So
Okay.
you might need a lot.
But yeah, anyways, I don't like being, I know that it's kind of like a feminine thing to do your eyebrows, but
No, it's not.
it's not.
No, not anymore.
Promise?
I want to say it's not anymore
You
because...
promise?
Yes. Because it's also like
You promise?
Shut up.
Alright.
It's also like you're trying to like look nice, like you're trying to be like
Yeah.
clean,
Well, I'm on
clean shaven.
Yeah, I mean, people are starting to watch this. You know what I mean? And I'm like, dude, do I look like shit? I don't want to look like shit. You know what I mean? So I'm like, okay, well, let me try now.
Stupid.
Let me make sure. But no, I've been doing my eyebrows for at least like 3 months now, even before the podcast. He just happened to cut me. I think that's probably why you noticed.
No, it's not because of that.
Does it look nice?
They look
clean,
it's because
right?
they look darker today. Like they look like you did them, like with like Sandy like colored them in for you.
Colored them in? No, I don't.
Just
I don't
kidding.
color them in. Look, I don't color them in. There's no fucking. Right.
It's on your. You wiped it off.
Stop. Okay, guys, we're at 50 minutes. So
Oh my God.
let's end it here. It was a great podcast. I had fun. Make sure to like and subscribe. Follow us on Instagram for that.
For the tickets.
For the tickets. Sunny might go to this thing.
Honestly, it is pretty fun.
It is fun.
So
yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. This is gonna be my first time doing it, so it might just be like a bunch of bloopers, me just messing up all over. If you like that, if you want to just make fun of me, go do it. But yeah, we'll be out there, and I'll mention it again in the next podcast or the following. And thanks, guys. We'll see you next time.